All right, TGIF, everybody. I am Amy Loudermilk, the programs manager for ArtsBuild. I'm joined by several of my colleagues, specifically Melissa Aston, our manager of grants and community engagement, who's helping me out. Melissa, do you mind manning the waiting room and letting folks in? So today, this Friday community Zoom is focused on all of the summer programming that we have coming up. But before we get started, we've got a couple of folks who needed to jump in here quickly because they have lots of other responsibilities. Specifically, we've got Donna L. Harrison and Allison Wolf, who are with the Chattanooga Tourism Company. So they're here to tell us about an important announcement and a deadline coming up for money. And then we're going to jump into our summer programming. So ladies, I will hand this off to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Amy. Hi, everyone. I'm Allison Wolf. I'm the Brand Experience Director here at Chattanooga Tourism Company. And I'm joined with my colleague and my partner in crime, Donna L. Harrison, our Cultural Tourism Director. So we want to tell you about our Cultural Tourism Advancement Grant. And before we get into all the details, I wanted to make sure, for those of you who don't know who we are, we're Chattanooga Tourism Company, and our mission is to promote and develop visitor experiences for our community's economic and social prosperity. So we are looking at visitors and what they can do when they are here. All right, so just so you understand, I love this fact right here. Every day, every single day, we have 43,000 visitors. Spending $4 million on dining, experiences, lodging, other activities. They're spending that money with you guys, is what I hope. Going to our attractions, working with our local businesses. And this is a number that we are very proud of. And through this grant, we want to see that number grow. So why are we doing a cultural tourism advancement grant? The big reasons why we want to do this is we care a lot about the visitor experience. What are they experiencing while they are here? What is that brand awareness? What is that brand of Chattanooga telling them that this is a city that supports the arts? That's really important to us. And then we want to drive visitor demand. We want to bring more people into Chattanooga.
I don't know why it keeps going back.
All right.
Wait a minute, let me make sure. Yeah, that's you.
Okay, so who can apply? I'm really excited that you don't have to just be limited to nonprofits for this grant. We can have for-profit companies apply. Unfortunately, no government entities. You'll see that top bullet that you must be partners, but don't worry, partnership with us is free. And actually, as you're filling out your application, it'll give you a form if you're not already a partner that you can do that. And then, of course, whatever we are funding, the product or the event or anything like that that we're going to be funding needs to happen in Hamilton County. All right.
All right. So thank you, Allison. So as far as how much can you request, we're so excited because this is our third year doing this grant. And we have actually been able to help 43, is it 43 unique partners, Allison?
42, but
42, okay, 42, but there's another one lingering somewhere. 42 unique partners, and we have awarded over $1 million. So that's pretty exciting. So this is the cool thing about requesting. 10% of your organization's annual operating budget is a maximum ask. That's up to $50,000. Also, you can see the guidelines on the pages. We'll give you that information later on for allowable expenses and examples of competitive project requests. And then remember, you can also do our co-op program. If you want to know a little bit about our co-op program, more information is housed on our guidelines section. So when you're doing your marketing, maybe your event through the years has been for majority of our neighbors in our community. Well, you have an opportunity with our co-op program to apply for it, and we'll do a 1-to-1 match. So if you actually apply for $3,500, you're going to actually double that with a match of $7,000 total. So with the grant, so you can apply for that co-op program to market to visitors that are 70 miles outside of the radius. So a quick timeline, and this is our condensed version, and you can find out more about this entire presentation once you go to our website. But the grant closes April the 10th. So we are 1 week away on Monday. So please, and everybody's asking, like, what time does it close? 11:59 p.m. So we are so excited about your new ideas and events and how you're going to enhance the visitor experience. And then the grant announcements will be made June 30th, 23. So who can apply? You can apply. What can you apply for? Product development and also out of area marketing. Again, I talked about the co-op program where you can apply there, or you might have something specific to your organization when it comes to out of area marketing. You might want to work with another entity, but product development or out of area marketing. So for more information, where do you go? You go to our website, visit chattanooga.com/CTA grant. You can find out the guidelines. You'll be able to, it will send you off to a link for our application that you guys pretty much are familiar with through GoSmart. And then also the virtual info session. If you didn't have a chance to get into the nuts and bolts, we haven't had a chance to do that today, but you can actually go there and hear Allison and myself do another presentation and also hear more about that co-op program that we talked about. And if you have questions, we are getting down to the wire. We're getting a lot of emails now, but feel free to email us at ctagrant@chattanoogatourism.com. And if you want to schedule like a virtual session with us, maybe around 15 minutes or so, we cannot go through your entire application, but what we can do is just have a conversation about, you know, some of your recommendations that you might give us, and we might give you some feedback based on enhancing that visitor experience. So you can schedule that virtual session with us as well. So that is all we have today. I don't know if we have any time for a few questions, but if not, feel free to email us those questions as we suggested earlier.
Yeah, we'll do email questions because we've got a ton of our organizations with a ton of really great programming. Look at us in Chattanooga doing all the things. So thank you, Allison and Donna, for coming on and sharing more ways that our arts community can get money and do stuff.
Thank you. So, thank you all for being great as usual, ArtsBuild. We appreciate you guys so much.
Oh, all right. Y'all go have a good weekend. Thanks for joining us today. And for folks on the call, this is being recorded. So after we're done today, this Zoom will be posted to ArtsBuild's YouTube page, so you can go back and review the information that Donna and Allison have shared with us and reach out to them. So thank you so much for being here. All right, so we're going to jump right into some summer programming. So I'm going to go with the list that we advertised of folks who confirmed that they could be here to announce. So we're going to start with the Chattanooga Theatre Centre. So Rodney, what you got for us? I see you're in the room.
Yes, and I'll get my and so I'm going to actually pass it over to Chuck Tuttle, who directs our summer program. So Chuck, take it away. Well, and you're muted, Chuck.
Am I muted now?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, good. I want to be heard. We do summer programs that start the first week in June and go through the first week in August. It's 8 weeks of summer programs for ages pretty much rising first grade up to rising 12th grade. We have something for everybody. We do 1 week, 2 week, and 3 week programs. My philosophy is I want kids to know what theater can be, how they can use theater. I don't just do a show, throw them on stage and throw costumes on them. I make them understand what they're doing a little bit more in a more in-depth way. So that's kind of what we've been doing. And we've been doing this for, well, Rodney started this back in 1984. So I've only been doing it for just a few years, just 23 years. And so we've developed the program over time to try to serve that kind of a community of kids that really want to know what theater is. So that's kind of what we do.
And where can folks find out more information about what you're doing with the kiddos this summer?
What a great question. Our website, theatercenter.com, has all the information. If you go to the Learn menu, you'll find the Summer Academy under that. It has all the information they need. If that's not enough, then they can call me at 267-8538, extension 313.
Perfect. And I just posted that link in the chat. So thank you so
Thank you.
much, Chuck and Rodney. Really appreciate that. And if you guys want to, Chuck and Rodney, put your email addresses in the chat just for folks to be able to access later. Next up, do we have anyone from Dynamo Studios with us? They've got some interesting stuff going on. If not, we can circle back to them. All right, how about the Hunter? Who are our friends from the Hunter today?
Hello,
We're
me
back
and
here
Vivian.
in the same room.
There they are.
And I'll let Athena kick us off.
All right, so our summer programs are going to run from about May to early August. Starting in May, we're going to be hosting teen workshops the second Sunday of every month from 2 to 4. Those are free for teenagers to come to. There is required registration for it, just so we know that we have the right amount of art supplies, but it's a little bit like our teen workshops that we did last year, except condensed and free, which we're really excited about. We'll also be continuing on our Sunday studios. So for families and younger kids, the second Sunday of every month from 2 to 4, same as the teen workshops. Kids can come to the museum and we will have activities out for them to do. And in August, we'll actually be having a big family fun day like we do 3 times a year to celebrate our landscape exhibition. So it should be a lot of fun. Chris, the woman who runs a lot of our Sunday studios, usually brings in performers, and it's a blast, or food vendors to come in. We also will be doing summer camps. Those will start in June and then run to early August. They'll run like our typical summer camps that we've had in the past. The only difference now is we added an itty bitty camp. So for parents who have preschoolers who are potty trained, they can come to the museum and enjoy summer camps like the upper elementary school kids get to do. We're just testing it out this year, so it's only happening for 1 week at the beginning of August, but there's options for kids to come in the morning session or the afternoon. It might be a fun precursor to kids just getting into school. For teenagers who need community service hours to graduate, or for Girl Scout and Boy Scouts, we're still looking for junior camp counselors to help with our summer program. So if you know any teenagers who need to get those hours in last minute, we have applications on our website. They really just have to speak with me and go to training, and then they're free to sort of come and help us. Do you want
And
to
then
do
your outreach stuff.
We'll also be hosting art classes around the community. We usually partner up with different community centers to do weekly classes there. Right now we have the Bethlehem Center, I believe, Reach One, Teach One, Tyner, and then we're still deciding what other community centers. So it's kind of an option between Brainerd, Avondale, and Washington Hills, whether or not we can get things scheduled. So those are all free. Kids who are usually enrolled in Chattanooga's summer camp programs, like through the community center, get to do those. It's just kind of a question of setting up times, which we're doing right now. And I believe that's most everything, unless Adair, you have any
No,
other
I think you
programs.
got it all.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks y'all. So I put in the 2 pages from the Hunter Museum's website. Both the Learn page and the events page have everything that Athena and Adara have shared with us today. And if y'all wouldn't mind just putting in your email addresses in the chat real quick, in case folks who listen in on this Zoom have questions for you. All right, thanks so much. And I hear we've got a friend who's here with us from Dynamo. So Mr. Wiley, you want to tell us about the programming Dynamo's got going on this summer for our students?
Yes, but I'm actually here on behalf of the Urban League of Greater Chattanooga.
Oh, okay.
I no
Okay.
longer work with Dynamo.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm
That's
sorry
okay.
about that. We just saw a familiar name and just assumed. That's why you should not assume things. But okay, well, we'll get to you in just a little bit with the Urban League. So, how about the pop-up project? I see Louie. Louie, you want to jump on and tell us about what the pop-up project has going on?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. My name is Louis Marin Howard. We've not met yet. Hello, I'm the Director of Outreach and Education for the Pop-Up Project. Our summer program really, in some part, is an extension of our year-round program, our school year-round program. So we have some existing partners like the Shepherd Community Center, the East Hill Community Center, Reach One, Teach One, Girls in Leadership, that we will continue teaching classes with them twice a week throughout the summer. Actually, for the first 4 weeks in June, rather, let me be very clear. Our summer program runs from June 5th through the 30th. We also are, thanks to hopefully the Bethlehem Center, will be partnering with a couple of new partners, Young Girls of Power, First Centenary Summer Camp, New Monumental Baptist, and through the Beth, we've also gained a connection with Girls Inc. We'll be teaching classes with them twice a week, working with all of our programs from pre-K through high school. And the best way to connect with our programs through those programs is either through me at louis@thepopupproject.org or through the individual programs, which I always say, scholarship, is available for our program through membership of our partners. So if you need some more clarity on that, I can explain that. Our program also extends into July with the Dance Alive program. Some of you may know the Pop-Up Project has adopted the Dance Alive program, which has a long history in Chattanooga, over 2 decades. And that program is from July 10th through the 21st. This year, Dance Alive will be at Studio 34 on those dates. Because it is a smaller space, we will be taking somewhere between 30 and 40 dancers that will be auditioned through our program, the summer program, through those separate different partners that I mentioned earlier. And we will also be having at least 1, maybe 2 community auditions for other dancers that are not a part of our summer program that would like to be a part of Dance Alive, especially if they have been a part of it in the past. So that is what we got going on. And again, our summer program runs from June 5th through the 30th. Then we take the week of 4th of July off. And then we start again with Dance Alive that week of July 10th. And auditions for Dance Alive and sort of preliminary auditions and recruitment for Dance Alive will be happening throughout those initial first 4 weeks in June for us. Again, my email is Louie, Louie, at thepopupproject.org. I'm available all the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Louie. And I just put your email. I think I put it in there correctly. Just double check me in the chat that I entered it correctly. And I also entered a couple of pages from the Pop-Up Project's website. Actually, the release of the Dance Alive program. So definitely want folks to reach out to you if this is something they're interested in their kiddos participating in. So thank you so much for being here with us. So that was the Pop-Up Project. Next, we want to hear from Scenic City Clay Arts, our friends from the Clay Studio here. I see Nicole.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hi. Yeah, so at Scenic City Clay Arts, we have got some summer programming going on. Let's see, I'll move a little bit this way. So biggest thing we have is our summer camps. So kind of a variety of ages. Some of our camps are 5+, some are 8+, some are just for teens. We've got a variety from wheel throwing to art history and some more project-based classes. So pretty much every week of the summer, starting in June, ending at the end of July, we will have a different camp going each week. And yeah, that's our biggest thing. You can find signups for that on our website. And we are also doing a few different programming with other organizations in the community like CSM, La Paz, and a few more that we're scheduling. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've got going on this summer.
Okay, and Nicole, if you don't mind, just putting your email address there in the chat for folks in case they want to reach out to you. I did pull up the classes page from Scenic City Clay Arts website, so you can go on there and peruse and find what fits you and the kiddo in your life. So thank you so much. That was Scenic City Clay Arts. Next, I saw Mr. Charlie on here, the Splash Youth Arts Workshop. Mr. Charlie, tell us all about it.
Hello, everyone. Glad to be here. Charlie Newton, co-founder and director of Splash Youth Arts Workshop. So this summer, we're going to be doing a lot of programming. We will be at the Chattanooga Public Library doing our Artists for Everyone project on Thursdays, and then on Saturdays we'll be doing our art tank. That's when our core group of kids make artwork to be sold at festivals and in art galleries. Then we're going to partner also with 100 Black women to offer some art classes to CGLA students. We will also do a summer program at Calvin Donaldson Elementary and probably Brown Academy as well. We're partnering with Kingdom Partners to do those. And then we will have art programming. I made this, is the title of the program, at the Chattanooga Foundation homeless shelter over there, working with kids of all ages. And then we're going to offer programs at Sharon's Adult Daycare to offer some art classes to our seniors this summer. And we're going to top it all off in August 19th, we will have our Splash Summer Arts Festival. And I'm asking everybody to, on this call, to partner with us and to be a vendor at the Splash Summer Arts Festival, August 19th. That's going to be held at Miller Park.
Awesome. Thank you,
And that's
Mr.
it.
Charlie. And if folks want to email you and ask any questions, do you mind putting your email address there in the chat box, or do you want me to do it for you?
If you could do it for me, I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. No problem. What is that email?
Email is splashyouthearts@gmail.com.
All righty. splashyouthearts@gmail.com. Perfect. So there it is in the chat. All right, so that was Charlie Newton from Splash Youth Arts with their summer programming. So I see Dominique, DJ DeWitt is here with us from Dynamo, so we'll pick up there. Good morning, DeWitt. Tell us about what Dynamo's got going on.
Morning,
Summer.
morning, morning.
Echo.
Echo? Is it a bad echo? Can
No,
you
we're
hear me?
good. Go ahead.
All right, y'all. I'm DeWitt, Program Director at Dynamo Studios. Here's our guy, Marshawn. He's Mentorship Director. And Matt is our intern. We're actually at the schools right now, in between classes. This summer, we'll have our studio fully operating. We've been doing a lot of work at the studio currently, just trying to get it up and running since we moved from our other space. So now we'll be located at the South Chat Rec Center. So we'll be doing a lot of media production, music production. We are continuously looking for more kids, sometimes adults, you know, interns, college students, anything like that that would like to learn more. And we're gonna have a lot of fun this summer. So if you have any questions, y'all can reach out to me. You can reach me at D Whitaker, that's DWHITAKER at Dynamo Studios, that's DYNAMO Studios.org.
All right, and I just put it there in the chat for everybody, as well as the Dynamo Studios website. And where on the website can folks find out about the summer programming?
We hadn't posted it yet. It'll
Okay.
be soon though.
Okay, so they
look
just
out
need to
for
reach
the-
out to you directly then.
Yeah, you can reach out to me directly right now. You can also keep checking on our social media. That's Dynamo Studios on Instagram, Facebook. So,
Okay.
yeah,
All right, great. Well, thanks for being able to jump in there with us and share that. We appreciate it. So, folks, that was Dynamo Studios. So, if you've got a kiddo interested in video, music, photography, production, this is the group that you want to send them to. So, now to the and others part of our advertisement. I know our friends at Art 120 wanted to jump in and tell us about their opportunities this summer.
Yes, hi, and now I just think about and the others as the old Gilligan's Island cast. If anybody remembers that, I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna be working, starting off toward the end of May. We will wrap up our urban art bike programming with the Bethlehem Center. Then we are looking for community partners that would like us to bring the jingle truck around. That'll just be an ongoing to different events. Ah, someone said Professor and Mary Ann. Very good. Anyway, also June 15th to August 5th, we're going to be mentoring youth again from the Public Education Foundation and offering adult welding classes at Chat Lab. So that's something, I haven't put the new dates up yet, but please stay tuned to art120.org, or you can email me at katewarren@art120.org if you want to partner with us, you want us to come in and do a Pakistani jingle truck project with your kids. We are happy to do that. So those are kind of the biggies we have going on. Oh, also our international market and more. Just a side note, we'll have some youth activities going on at that free event in Patton Parkway, June 10th. And that'll run from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And of course, I'd be remiss, since everybody's talking about summer programs and all the great things we do with youth. Our big event We Make is happening May 13th, Miller Park, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you have a youth program and you'd like a booth, so you can kind of share what you're doing with the greater community. This is a lot of focus on youth arts in Hamilton County, so there should be some good families out there and a lot of fun. Hit me up on that email, and we'll see how we can work you in.
Perfect. Thanks, Kate. Really appreciate you being here with us today. All right. So next up, we've got the Chattanooga Ballet. So I think Nina is on.
Hi there.
Hey, Nina. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course. I'm here because Allie's out of town on spring break, but we have a lot going on this summer, and the very first thing that we're kicking our summer off with is a free ballet performance at Coolidge Park called Ballet in the Park. So that is going to be held on Saturday, May 6th. It'll begin around 3 o'clock with a free ballet class. We're going to do kind of a movement story time as well for young children. And then we will be having performances from the students within our school, the students within our community enrichment program that we call our Making Moves program. And then it finishes with a performance from our professional company members. So it is an evening of ballet for all. And we really feel like this is something that is going to represent every single thing that we do in our organization. We've done it once before at White Oak Park here in Red Bank, but this is the first year we'll be doing it over at Coolidge Park, and we're very, very excited about it. In the month of June, we have our summer camps and intensives going on. So our summer camps are for our ages 5 through 12. We have kind of 2 age ranges. The first one is 5 to 8 and then 8 to 12. And those summer camps, we're doing Alice in Wonderland this year for a few of them. And then the other story ballet we're doing is Don Quixote. So one is a very classical story ballet, and then the other one is a little more whimsical, but the students, some dance background is makes it a little bit easier to do these camps unless they're in the younger age group, that 5 to 8. If they've never danced before, then they can definitely register for that as well. It's in the older age range, kind of 8 to 12, that they'll want to have a little bit of dance experience just to be able to feel confident picking up the choreography and exploring during ballet class. Our intensives are going to be for students, the serious dance students. So dancers who've been training for a few years. We have some guest instructors that'll be coming in from out of town. This year, we will be having Attila, I'm going to mess up his last name, but MosyGlo. He is from Grand Rapids Ballet, and he teaches within the school there, and is a wonderful professional dancer with a lot of experience. We're excited for our students and the students coming to the intensives to be able to experience taking from someone like him. And then during the month of July, we will be offering a week-long, it's kind of like a camp, but it's part of our Summer Making Moves program. So July 10th through the 14th. This is the first year we're doing it, but the dancers will have a full day of dance from 9 until 3 o'clock. Currently, we are opening it up to students that are within our Making Moves program. So that's our partners over at the Bethlehem Center and the Boys and Girls Club locations, at the Montessori School, at East Lake, and at Highland Park. We're offering it to them at first, and then once we kind of know how many spots we have, we are going to open it up to students outside of our programs as well. But as it's the first year we're doing this, we're unsure of how many students to expect, so that's kind of why we're doing it that way. But we do have a registration form that China Clark, our administrator, has. So once we know we have some open spots, we'll probably share that with some of our partners to see if we can get those spots filled.
Awesome. Thanks, Nina. And I posted the ballet's website, as well as where folks can find more information about the summer camps and the intensives that you mentioned. If they want to get in touch with someone with the ballet, do they need to reach out to you or contact Allie directly?
They can reach out to me.
Okay.
So I can type in my email address here.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much. So y'all, that was the Chattanooga Ballet, and I just need to take a breath because there's a lot of programming going on this summer, and it makes me wish that I could be a kid again. So thank you all again for being here. So we've got several more folks to hear from. Up next with the Creative Discovery Museum, we have Samantha Teeter, who's going to tell us about their programming. Samantha?
Hello, thank you. Unfortunately, half of our camps are already sold out, but we still do have 30 seats left in the remaining 4 camps. So I'll tell you about those. So for elementary school, for rising 3rd and 5th graders, we have a fun maker camp. They're going to be creating anime with support from real anime artists, and that will happen in our art studio. That's going to be July 24th through the 28th. And then we still have 3 of our Friends Discovery camps available. So these are inclusive camps that bring campers that have intellectual and developmental disabilities, as well as they're typically developing peers together. So it literally is a camp for everyone. And we've got 3 different age groups for that. So June 5th through the 9th is for rising 1st and 2nd graders, and that's called Don't Let the Pigeon, based off of the book series, if you know about that. They won't only do things in the museum, they'll also do some field trips around Chattanooga as well in that camp. And then June 12th through the 16th for rising 3rd and 5th graders, we have a camp called Zip Pop Kaboom, where literally they will be dropping things off the roof and sending things soaring through the air with a giant slingshot. So that sounds fun. And then July 24th through the 28th is our middle school camp. That's for rising 6th through 8th graders. And they're going to explore energy, propulsion, trajectory, and aerodynamics by creating inventions. And so that's going to be super fun as well. All of those camps are available on our website. And then I also wanted to let you know about our temporary exhibit that will be here this summer. We're presenting Wildcrafts Ocean Adventure, and that's going to be May 20th through September 10th. And that's available with any general admission as well. That's what
All
I
right.
think.
Thank you so much. And I did try to put in several of those pages from CDM's website in the chat. And Samantha, if folks have questions about the summer camp, who do they need to reach out to via email?
Yeah, I'll put our director of programs email in there and you can email her.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So I think that's all of our community arts partners, ArtsBuild's community arts partners. So and so I wanted to move on to our friends with Scenic City Shakespeare. I see Miss Emma's on here and Orion's on here. So if our friends, our Shakespeare friends, want to jump in and tell us about their opportunities this summer.
Hey, Amy, how are you?
Good. How are you? Look at that sharp looking shirt. Me too. Me too.
This year we have As You Like It as our first show of the season. It is going to be at Greenway Farms in May, every Friday and Saturday in May. That's May 5th we start. And then the third weekend of that run, we will be doing an original improvised version of As You Like It. We call those Shakespeare from a Hat. They're an improvised form of the show. We do synopsis of each scene and then they improvise the scene. It's a lot of fun. And also Culture Books Chattanooga is about to begin their artist or their author interview series again. So if you are a children's book author, you can just email Erica at culturebookscha@gmail.com and she'll get you on the schedule. We do readings of children's books and interviews with those authors. And I'll turn it over to Emma to talk about Billy the Bard.
And Ryan, would you put that email address in the chat that you just mentioned? Thank you.
And Erica and Culture Books are our partners on Billy the Bard's Puppet Playhouse, which is our new educational puppetry program. We are launching April 15th at the public library at Chattanooga Public Library Auditorium downtown. It'll have shows at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. And Amy, I'm putting this all in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then we'll have performances April 16th at Playful Evolving Monsters Studios at 2:30 and 3:30. This is all going in the chat. That program will also be at the library again on Saturday, the 22nd, and the third weekend in May, it will be at Shakespeare in the Park as well. That's funded through a arts education community learning grant. It's been in development for over a year, and we're so excited to finally show everyone these puppets and this program. It is a interactive program. The kids scaffold their learning up to actual puppeteering, from using their hands to using an actual puppet. So it's really exciting, and we hope if you have kids, especially in the 2nd to 5th grade range, that you will bring them to this absolutely free program in April and May.
Thanks, Emma. And for more information about that, who do they reach out to?
You can reach out to me. It's in the chat, Emma at sceniccityshakespeare.org. And I also put the reservation link in there as well. They're not required, but recommended.
Okay. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. All right. So that was Scenic City Shakespeare. Thank you for joining us. And next up, we have Miss Allie Gant with the Girls Preparatory School to tell us about their summer programming.
Hey everyone, I'm here in place of Dr. Andrea Bexford, who's out of the country. And so I am here in her, I will never do as good of a job, but here I am. I just put it in the chat. Feel free to follow along on the website. I'm here to talk about a program called Chattanooga as Text, or CAT. We've done it a couple of years not in a row. COVID did not help with that. But this year, this is for rising 10th and 11th grade girls in the Chattanooga area. Could be down to Georgia, Alabama, regional, May 30th through June 16th. It's a 3-week-long interdisciplinary social entrepreneurship and placemaking course, and it's offered free of charge, as I said, rising 10th and 11th grade girls from the Chattanooga area. It was funded by the E.E. Ford Foundation and matched by community donors a few years ago. This year, the program, the 3 weeks, are going to be about sustainability. So like, what does sustainability look like? what work has been done in Chattanooga, who has access, who has input, what can we do to move towards more increased sustainability. There'll be conversations with experts and community leaders. If any of you all have an interest or background in sustainability, we would love to have you come join us. Please reach out to Andrea. I put her email there. We're going to focus on energy, transportation, waste, water, food, buildings, recreation, and outdoor spaces. This program involves 4 GPS girls and 12 girls who are not a part of the school. You can get course credit, and you also get a free iPad. That doesn't hurt in recruiting. So the application deadline is April 14th. We would love to have any rising 10th and 11th, current 9th and 10th girls that you know of who might want to be a part. And again, please, we would love to have you take part if you have an interest in this area. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Allie. Appreciate you being on here with us to tell us about that opportunity. And again, what's that deadline to apply?
It is April 14th.
All right, so it's coming up pretty soon, y'all.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thanks so much. So that was GPS, Girls Preparatory School, with their summer programming, Chattanooga as Text. Next up, I'd like to call on our friends from the Urban League. I think Mr. Anthony Wiley is here to talk to us about that opportunity.
Hello, no, it's not Anthony, it's me, Robert Stearns.
I keep messing that up. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Urban League. Not a problem.
I'm just gonna go home after
to have
this.
Anthony on the team, though. He's helping us. So just a few things about our programs. We were here to listen. So we were under the impression that the meeting was for us to learn about summer programs and how we can help our constituents. So we have programs. We have one in June, but it is through Hamilton County. We'll be working with 2 schools on Summer Reach, and then we'll have our 1-week STEAM camp for middle schoolers. And we'll also have our NAS National Achievement Society mentoring program that will be going on through the summer. But I was here as a listening capacity to see how we can enhance our students' programming through you all.
Well, thanks so much, and thanks so much for sharing your programming. So we're always glad to have you and love having you as a community partner. So thank you so much for the support and for being here with us today. We certainly appreciate it.
Thank you, Amen. Thank you for providing this information.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And just as a reminder to everybody, if you jumped on late, this is being recorded and will live permanently on the ArtsBuild YouTube page for you to check out later if you want to kind of go through all of the opportunities that we've talked about today. So thank you. And then I know our friends from Ballet Esprit have some information that they would like to share with us.
Hey there, you guys. Sarah here. I am looking for my video and I'm not seeing it. Okay, so I won't waste, but great. I won't waste any more of your time. I'm so excited. I hope everybody's doing well today. Thanks for having me. Pulling up my information. This is not something that I was prepared for. So thank you for putting up with me in this moment.
Well, and I can help you out in the chat, and I'll post the website in the chat for you.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. We have a lot of things going on this summer. The first thing that I will talk about is our summer camps. We take kids with any background whatsoever. I mean, obviously it's a lot easier for the child if they've had a little bit of dance, but in our younger program, we take kids from 18 months all the way to 7. And we have offering 4 weeks. We're doing a June 19th through the 23rd. That's a Monday through Friday. And then we go right into the next week, which is the 26th through the 30th. And these can be morning camps or full day camps. We start at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we can add however many hours families are in need of. We'll go all the way till 4 o'clock if we have to, making those full day camps. And these would be movement arts in nature and in the studio. So we'll have dance and yoga and outdoor exploratory creative movement and beyond, all with Ballet Esprit members. So members from our adult collective will be working with these kids. And then we also have a camp for dancers specifically that are interested in anything beyond what they're working on currently. So if they have an elective to choose from ages 7 to 12. So from 7 to 12, without any experience, of course, we'll take them. But if they already have an expertise that they're looking for, we again offer modern dance, ballet, technique, and then performing arts beyond. So all they have to do is look at our electives that we often make a choice. And then the last thing that our company is offering is a summer intensive. And this summer intensive goes from the last 2 weeks of July, for the 15th through the 30th, and ends with a performance at the Hunter Museum outdoors. And this year we have not announced our theme yet, but we typically call it the Plumb Line Project. And this is a vertically directed line guided by gravity, which suspends the joints in an anatomically correct alignment. So anybody can participate. Again, we do not have an audition for this. We will take anyone that has any background, but it is, again, easier for the kids if they come in with some kind of knowledge. And we have 2 separate groups, one for kids with experience and one for kids without. And this starts at age 10 and goes all the way to 25. And I think that's about it.
Well, thank you so much, Sarah. We really appreciate that. As you can tell, Chattanooga has a very rich and diverse selection of summer programming for our area youth. So we are in good shape. So that's all. I have folks who reached out to me who said that they wanted to share. If you popped on at the last minute, I'm going to open up the floor to anybody here who would like to share summer programming that has not already been shared yet. I do know that Melissa Aston and I have a few things to share about ArtsBuild at the very end, but if you have programming you would like to share with us, please just unmute yourself and jump on.
Can I go right now, Amy? Hello? Uh-oh.
Yeah, Chris, was that Chris?
Yes, that's Chris.
Hey,
I
Chris.
thought I heard another voice though.
I did too.
Hello,
but
everyone. My name is.
Go ahead.
Okay. If you don't mind, real fast, I'm gonna go. My name is Chris Sands. I serve as the executive director for community safety for the city. I am here today. I'm honored to be here just to share real fast. We are planning a lot of things for young people of every age and every 8-hour span, from the morning time, afternoon, and third quarter in the night. So looking for partners to do that. So we'd love to get with everyone and figure out how we can partner together to work with young people. My email address is ccsands@chattanooga.gov. Again, ccsands@chattanooga.gov. And looking forward to the partnership. Thank you so much.
All right, and Chris, I just put your email address in the chat for everybody so they can reach out to you. So thanks for that opportunity. That's great. Yeah, a lot of times, we unintentionally work in silos. So it's great to get on here and hear what everybody else is doing to see what kind of partnerships and collaborations that can form from this work. So thank you. Anyone else?
If it's possible, I'd love to jump on and share a little bit about the Legacy Project and what's going on with that.
Oh, sure thing. So this is Louie with the Pop-Up Project, wanting to share about the Legacy Project.
Yes, I just wanted to share with you all, some of us may know a little bit about this. It is a partnership that Pop-Up is partnering with the Jewish Federation of Greater Chattanooga, and we are so thankful for ArtsBuild for helping fund part of this event. Carolyn Dorfman Dance is a dance company, contemporary modern dance company based out of New York, New Jersey. It was actually the company that I danced with when I was still dancing professionally years ago. But we have worked it out for them to be able to visit Chattanooga and do a series of workshops this week of the week, May 8th through the 12th that week. And there will be, it's already in the works. A lot of the dance entities are already of Chattanooga are already involved creating work, doing workshops, but we are having 2 shows that week on May 11th. That's the Thursday. It's also Martha Graham's birthday, in case you didn't know that. And that is our evening show. It is going to be at the UTC Fine Arts Center. Both shows really, I'll be at the UTC Fine Arts Center. Doors open at 6:30. We are selling tickets for this show. This is the show that will be featuring the dance company as well as our community schools and partners. On May 12th, we are having a school show. It is during the day and it is absolutely free. So if you are interested, if you have a group of dancers, if you are part of a school that hasn't reached out already, but if you are especially a nonprofit that works with dancers that would like to come to the show, please email me directly and I will get you tickets to this show. I just need to know sooner than later. Again, those dates for the evening show, which is our open to the public, more abstract work featuring the company and our community dancers. That's on May 11th. We are selling tickets for that. And you can look at the UTC Fine Arts Center website for that, as well as the Jewish Federation of Greater Chattanooga. And then on May 12th, we have our student school performance again, for those of you who have dancers who are affiliated with, or have young people that would want them to come and see. The Legacy Project is really in honor of Carolyn Dorfman, which is the artistic director of Carolyn Dorfman Dance. She is a child of Holocaust survivors. So she's got a series of work that is in reverence and in honor of her Eastern European Jewish legacy. In light of everything going on in this world, it became important for us to speak about what's going on. And when we teamed up with the Jewish Federation, it just became something very beautiful. And having this opportunity to create and work with different community partners on this has been incredible. Thanks again, ArtsBuild. If you need, if that was too fast for you, because I know I talk fast, you can email me, you can call me or whatever, and we can hash it out. Again, it's just more dance, more dance, more dance. Thank you.
Thanks, Louis. Again, that was Louis Marion Howard with the pop-up project. We heard from him earlier, and his email address is further up in the chat if you want to reach out to him to learn more about that. That's a great opportunity for our kiddos to close out the school year with. So any others? Okay, well, while some folks are thinking about it, I know Melissa and I had a few things that we wanted to share with you. Uh-oh, I heard somebody. Jump on in.
All right. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Antoine. Pretty good. So this is Antoine Williamson with Doors Open Jazz. You got something to share with us about your summer programming?
Well, I'm currently teaching over there at the Greater Emmanuel Church. That's on 400 Wilcox. I think that's 400 Tunnel Boulevard. And I'm working with Lisa Warfield. We're kind of getting more students to join us for our piano class, beginning piano class over there. And but I also want to share with you guys that we're having a fundraiser over at the American Legion on Ringgold Road. That's on the 27th. I put that in the link, or excuse me, in the messenger thing.
In the chat. Yep, we got you.
I'm rusty. I hadn't done this in a while. So and that's only $10 to come and check that out. But I just want to let everybody know that we're here to help give kids free music lessons because we know when a child at a young age learns a musical instrument, boosts their math and memory and language skills. And we would love to work with other partners in a interdisciplinary fashion, whether it be with art, and lessons, you know, combinations like that, painting and, you know, jazz, a jazz ensemble with painting interpretations and stuff like that. So you know, and I'm open to ideas as well. So feel free to reach out to me. I believe I put our link, as I said before, in the chat, and my phone number is there as well. So thank you so much, and hope everybody has a great weekend, and everybody be safe.
All right. Thanks so much, Antoine. It's always good to hear from you. All right, y'all. Well, we've got about 5 minutes left, and I know Melissa and I wanted to share some information with you from ArtsBuild before we close. So first of all, coming up for our rising high school students, our rising artists, or our young artists who are rising high school students to recent college graduates. So if you know of a student who will be moving on from the 8th grade into high school or through a recent graduate, so we take 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade and recent graduates, we will be conducting our Tech Goes Home for the High School Artist program. That will take place in June. Let me pull that up on the calendar. It will take place June 5th through the 9th. So those high school students will meet here with us at ArtsBuild from 1 in the afternoon until 4 o'clock. They'll work with our instructor, Dominique Whitaker, who was on earlier, who is also with Dynamo Studios. But he will take the students through the Google Chrome suite. It is free to students thanks to our friends at Unum. And James, jump in there if I've forgotten another one of our very generous donors who has allowed that program to be free to our high school students. We can take up to 15 students for that program, but again, we will meet here at ArtsBuild from June the 5th, Monday, June the 5th through Friday, June 9th. We'll meet every day here at ArtsBuild from 1 to 4 in the afternoon for Tech Goes Home for the Arts. So if you know a high school artist or a rising high school artist who needs some new technology in their life to help them with school and to practice their work as an artist, please encourage them to sign up for that program. Additionally, we have our Opportunity Fellows program. We are still recruiting for that. Recruitment for that program will end in April. So feel free to reach out to me if you know of a college student who would like to intern with one of our community arts partners. We have several opportunities available that I would love to share with you if you have a college student who is interested in working with one of ArtsBuild's community arts partners. To learn a little bit more, this fellowship includes professional development lunch and learns, as well as a presentation of their work at the end of the program. So with that, we've got a couple of minutes left over. Melissa, you want to jump on and tell the folks your updates?
Yes, thank you. I'm Melissa. I'm manager of grants and community engagement here at ArtsBuild. Couple announcement, the ArtsBuild's community grant opens April 3rd. It's through the Tennessee Arts Commission. We help manage and facilitate that program. You can jump on the Tennessee Arts Commission website to learn more. I will hold an information session on April 18th. The application is due July 3rd. The time frame of the grant is mid-August 2023 through mid-June 2024. We have so many nonprofits on this call. I just wanted to make sure that you're cued in on that. The other announcement I have is next Thursday, April 6th at Stoveworks is the Arts and Health Pop-Up. I'm going to put the registration in there. We're partnering with a lot of health organizations through Chattanooga, such as Simpa Community Care. I'll put the flyer in there to see all the partners, all the folks going to be there to support your health, particularly for artists who are exploring that in their world. And I think that's all I have.
Hey, I had a question. This Rodney. Hey, oh, there I am. Is today your birthday, Melissa?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your birthday. Well, happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday to
Oh, how
Today
sweet,
is my
Rodney.
1
Thank you
year
for that.
Yeah, today's my 1 year anniversary with ArtsBuild.
Oh, well,
Aw.
happy, hey, both. Happy.
Thank you.
And she's not run away screaming yet. Thanks, Melissa, and thank you, Rodney, for recognizing that for us. That was awfully sweet. Well, guys, we are right at time. That was a lot of information to share in 60 minutes. So you all did a really great job. I know our friend Kelly Schimmel's on here. I'm going to call her out, who's our partner with Hamilton County Schools. So I know that she's going to get this out to her colleagues and teacher friends to make sure that all of our Hamilton County students are aware of this. And then ArtsBuild will also share this Zoom with our friends in the private school and the homeschool community, so we can gear up a lot of interest. But I hope that this is a great way for you all to partner and collaborate, because we've got a lot of great programming going on. And so it's always good to hear what everybody else is doing, just so that we can find opportunities like that. So again, thank you so much. You guys have a great Friday, rest of your Friday, and a great weekend. Really appreciate you taking the time to be with us this Friday morning. And so with that, I'm going to close us out. So thanks a bunch. Bye, guys.